Possibly the most neglected part of the lathe is the humble tailstock, and yet it's a very important integral part of turning. Quite a few people say to me, why is it that it's difficult to move the quill in and out with the wheel? Well, it shouldn't be. It should be easy, free moving. So with a little bit of maintenance on a fairly regular basis, I do this once every 6 months or so, you get trouble-free operation of your tailstock. So I'll run through my method with you. Each tailstock is going to be different for different manufacturers, but the basic principles are the same. The first thing I like to do is to remove the quill. So keep advancing, keep your hand underneath, and advance the quill until it slips out. There you go. The next thing to do is to remove the wheel. Now on mine there are 2 grub screws. Just undo the grub screws and the wheel slips off, and then you're left with the shaft. If you give it a bit of a bang, that comes through, and there is your threaded shaft onto which your quill goes. Now what I do with this, first of all, inside here you're going to have crud and rubbish, and what I tend to do is use a bottle brush. You can use whatever you like, just to get rid of any crud that's in there. Give it a bit of a blowout if you like, if you have. I mean, mine's fairly clean because, as I say, I do it quite regularly. And then just give it a blast. I'm using this GT85 at the moment, which is very inexpensive and has PTFE in it. And just put your brush in there and move that round in the sleeve. The next thing is, you'll notice there's a groove here, channel. Now that channel rides on my tailstock on this bolt here. There's a bolt just goes through there with a rounded end, and that slots in here, and that guides the quill up and down the sleeve, and then you lock off with this lever. So again, a little bit of lubricant. I use a bronze brush. You can see this is well used, just to clean out any rubbish in the channel. And the same on the inside of the Morse taper. Nice and easy. There we go. And again, just a little blast down each end over the threads. Give it a quick wipe over, and then do the same on the outside, just to give it that bit of lubrication. Now you notice here, that is where the threads are, so keep that here. Now as far as the threads are concerned, again, you can just lightly with a bronze brush go over the threads, just to clean out any rubbish that's in there, and give that a clean as well. And again, quick spray, and that's nice. Okay, so shaft back in, located in the end, just a little tap just to get him in, so it locates on the shoulder here. Take your wheel. Now on mine, as I say, there is a flat spot here, and that corresponds to that grub screw there. Tighten up the grub screw on the flat first. And then on the second one, and that just secures it. Okay, the next thing to take is your freshly cleaned quill. Make sure the threads are pointing towards your wheel, and locate that into the screw there and start to tighten, and you will see how easy that spins. And that's because everything is nice and clean and free of debris and rubbish. Okay, that's all there is to it. Well, I hope that was of some use. A little bit of TLC once every 6 months or so helps keep your tailstock in perfect working order. Well, thanks very much indeed for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers now.